Hi, my name's Tom. I just got this Dagziga little mini fire pit, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. The parts are actually pretty straightforward. It has a top for the fire pit itself. Here's the actual fire pit. On the inside is a little mesh thing that holds the little wood pellets or wood. I'm gonna put wood pellets in it and give it a shot with that. And then the whole thing fits onto this little stand. And I'm not sure how hot it gets underneath, so I'm gonna put it onto a block for the moment, but I think it'll probably be okay just on the stand. So it just fits right there, just like that. And then I will put the pellets in, and then I'll put this on top once it gets going. Just so you know, with this thing, I actually got two nice fireproof, heat-proof gloves. It's actually kind of handy just for kind of moving it around if I have to. And then I also got a kind of a carrying case, which is also rather nice, a little carrying case with the brand on it, but it just kind of zips up and carries the whole thing, and everything fits inside the fire pit once it's cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna actually take some little cherry pellets, little cherry wood pellets, and I'm gonna pour them in there. So that's about half of a red cup, and we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot. I'm gonna light it right now. Okay, I had a hard time lighting just the actual pellets because, again, it is a little breezy. So I mixed in some of my kids' old homework. They love doing that. Here we are about 5 minutes later. I actually just started throwing sticks in there. I got a little paper, little sticks. The sticks actually burn a lot better than little pellets for me, so I just kind of got it going that way. And here we go, a nice little fire. Didn't take long at all. I'll slowly start adding in some thicker fuel. Right now it still has some sticks. It has a couple thicker sticks at the bottom there kind of burning. Okay, so we've been going for about 20 minutes now, and the flame's been pretty constant. I've been putting regular fuel in it. Now it has a nice little draft, so there's not as much smoke. It just kind of pulls most of the smoke up. So here we go. I've been feeding sticks into it for about 30 minutes now, and one of my concerns is how hot it would get. And you can see it's about 140 or so at the very top. And then when I go down to the bottom, underneath, it's only about 80 degrees. So I was worried about the heat from the bottom being too much for a table or for a platform of some sort, but it really isn't. Here in the middle, it's about, if I actually get in the inside of it, it is pretty hot, but that's a double walled construction. So on the outside wall, it's only about 100 degrees. Again, you don't want to grab that with your hand at the very top, but that's why you have the gloves. But then underneath the actual table area, the platform where I put the brick, only 80 degrees. I don't think I actually need the brick. I can't find anything even remotely warm enough to harm a table. So that's nice. It keeps the heat in the stove and not underneath. And now the real test. So overall, first impressions, it's a pretty nice little fire pit. It's working pretty well. It does get pretty hot on the actual top, but not on the sides, so that's actually pretty good. It's a little fiddly to get started with the pellets. I had better luck just with a little bit of paper and some dry twigs. I will also say that it is pretty breezy today, like so breezy that I've had a hard time getting a lighter to stay lit anywhere near it, so it's just how the day's working. As you can see, it's kind of burning down now. I'm cutting and letting it go. I think it's a little more finesse than a big fire pit. I can be a little more sloppy with a big fire pit, kind of throw stuff in there, get it burning. With this, I have to be a little more strategic about the dry sticks and the paper and kind of figure out the right ratio. But once you get it going, it does stay going pretty well, again, as long as you keep feeding it. It's not like a big fire pit where you can throw in a couple logs and hang out for an hour or 45 minutes before you throw more fuel on. You have to pretty much be throwing fuel into this thing every 10 or 15 minutes to kind of keep it going and keep it flaming and keep it hot. But otherwise, it's a fun little fire pit. It's actually neat. It's good for roasting marshmallows, as you can see, but it smells good. It's great. It's nice when you don't want to actually start a great big fire pit and get it going for hours. So yeah, this works pretty well. I'm very impressed.